Hey guys, it's Simtanglement. Welcome to my first speed build with commentary on this channel. Uh, right now I'm building an apartment, obviously, in city living. And this apartment's for two people, and these two people are going to be characters in my Let's Play series that's coming up soon. Um, they're two sisters. The oldest one, her name is Blair, and the youngest one is Elise. And they lost their parents to a tragic accident, and when they lost their parents, they also lost their house. So you can probably guess that their parents died in a fire or something like that. I'm not sure about the specifics, but it was sad for them. So when they lost their house, they got some money from their parents' savings and their will and whatnot. And instead of trying to rebuild their house or repair it, they move into the city, into this apartment, and they kind of take the money to customize the apartment because it looks different from all the other ones in this complex. And they just try to make their new life theirs, I guess. And right now you can see I'm working on the bathroom and I'm just adding clutter objects. That's one of my hardest, like, things to work on. I'm just really bad at adding clutter because I'll do a decent job in one room, and then when I get to the next room I'm like, ugh, do I really have to do this? It's just really tiring, and I have low patience, and I'm not good with anything repetitive. So whenever I have to do multiple bedrooms, which is literally every build, I get so tired of building. Like, that's my biggest problem. Like, I'll be able to do a kitchen and then a dining room. But then when I finish one bedroom and then I'm like, oh my god, I have to do another one, I just kind of take a break and the build never gets done. But anyways, you can see I'm working on the kitchen, and here I'm trying to add mismatched chairs, which doesn't really work out. I still go for the mismatched chairs, but I just do like a more systematic color scheme, which kind of goes with the light because the yellow and then purple is a complementary color. And yeah, you get it. And then we go for that rug. I really like that rug. I feel like it's simple, but it adds like more depth to a room. But here I start changing the counters to a more darker color. At first it was going to be more modern, this build, but it went for a more like contemporary hybrid modern type thing. Like, the kitchen's more traditional, and then the dining room's a little bit contemporary and modern. And I'm just trying to add more clutter. I don't know how like my favorite speed builders do it, like Stuffo Sims and Deligracy. They're just so good at it, and I'm just like, what? But here I'm adding the cabinets, and then I try to add curtains, but it doesn't really work out. I'm really bad at finding the right curtain for the right window. And when I do find the right one, I immediately put it there. Like in the bedroom, you can see that I put it there. And right now I'm adding wall colors to each of the rooms. And Dylan, the oldest one, hers is the blue one, and hers is orange, but right now it's pink, but you'll get to see how it is at the end. And right now I just added the island in the kitchen, and I just felt like that was a good way to kind of fill up the space because it was a really open kitchen, which I wouldn't mind in real life. I love open kitchens. I just love kitchens in general because I love cooking, so it's just a nice opportunity, I guess. But anyways, right now we're in Dylan's room, and she gets the full bed, and this is actually custom content right here. It's an IKEA bed, which is the one I have in real life. Well, actually, I have in my parents' home, but right now, like in college, I don't have that bed, obviously. And I realized when I was building that I thought that, oh, I was doing so good with space, like I made it so spacious. But then I realized I didn't leave space for a living room. So Dylan's room is the one that's going to have the TV, and then Elise's room, hers is going to have the computer. because she's the student and she needs to study and whatnot. And Dylan's more chill. She's kind of just like trying to live life and trying to be happy again. And Elise is kind of focused on her future and her grades and trying to make a good life for herself. And so right now, I think we're working on Elise's room, and she just gets a little twin bed. She has the same one except twin sized. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to make her room mature or childish. I knew I wasn't gonna keep that like pinkish purple. I can't stand that. It looks like a baby's room. If I was her, I would not be happy with that color. But anyways, I mean, you guys might, but I felt like for her character, it just didn't work, and it was bothering me. But here's some more clutter objects for the island. It's just some pots and pans, and there's a pause. So basically this area is pretty much done, and I like those little vertical stripe things on the wall. It adds more dimension, definitely, so it's not just a flat wall, and it adds some color and interest. And finally we get to the final color in Elise's room. She gets an orange with some bricks, so it's like sophisticated yet kind of fun at the same time with the orange. And there's her bed, and she should get a bookshelf. And one thing I really love about her room is that she has a nice little area in the corner for herself to read. There's gonna be like a little chair and a light. And her room actually has a lot of wall colors. She has the orange, the dark brown bricks, and then the light brown ones, because I felt like it felt very closing, like a very small whenever I had the brown bricks on both sides. And if I put orange, I don't know, I didn't like the way it looked with orange on three sides, so I just did another color, which is highly unrealistic in real life, but this is The Sims, so who cares. And right here, there was like a glitch with the rug and the lighting system. I don't know what happened, but when I put a rug and then the light on top of it, it just wouldn't light up. And I tried to move the wall, and it didn't do anything. So you can see every rug that I put, it's going to be too dark whenever the sun is out. But I mean, what can you do? She gets some drawers and then a mirror and then the painting on the wall. I kept most of the bedroom walls pretty simple because I wanted to add things as we go and play throughout the game, and I don't really know the characters yet, and I wanted to wait until like we kind of get an idea of who they are and everything, so that'd be a fun thing to do as we go. And another thing I love about Dylan's room is that she has access to the backyard, and there's just a grill and a nice little eating area. It's very simple. I didn't do anything special because I don't want this place to be fully complete, because there's going to be no point in saving up money. But here we are, we're done. And so it's pretty simple at this point. It's definitely not a starter apartment. It costed a lot of money, but it's a good starting place for a let's play, I think. So I hope you guys like this apartment, and you can download this in the gallery. I'm not sure what it's going to be called yet, probably the Blair's apartment. And if you like this video, then give me a thumbs up and comment down below what other speed builds you'd like to see, and I'll probably also be doing a let's build soon. And subscribe so you know when my let's play comes out, and obviously for the next episode of Untangled, because most of you probably want to see Untangled and not this. But anyways, hope you all have a nice day, night, or whatever it is. Bye.